And now, the Android Basics segment. This is a segment where we discuss the things that power your device from behind the scenes. And now, here's this week's episode, Android Basics.
Now we move on to our Android Basics section. As I said at the start, we have had requests for a while now for a setup guide, probably aimed at beginners, but how you would set up an Android phone. We cover this sometimes during the unboxings of phones and tablets, but it's almost incidental to describing the device. So we have now done a dedicated demonstration, which John will take us through.
Hello, and welcome to this demonstration of how to set up an Android phone. I'm going to be using a Pixel 10 Pro XL in this demonstration, but the process on most Android phones should be pretty similar. I have the phone with me right here, and it's powered off. I'm going to long press the side key to turn it on. On Pixel devices, this is on the right side near the top, above the volume keys. On most other manufacturers' devices, the volume keys are above the power key, but on Pixels, it's at the top, so I'm going to press and hold that until I feel a vibration. Then I'm going to let go. I had to hold it for about 2 or 3 seconds. It should be booting up now, and the thing about Pixels is I'm feeling a vibration now. There's a slight vibration about once every 3 seconds, and what that means is that the screen is lit up and it's ready for you to start setting up your phone. And how you turn on TalkBack is you press and hold both volume keys for 3 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and press both of those volume keys now.
Release the volume keys. To turn on TalkBack, press and hold both volume keys again for 3 seconds.
So if you didn't hear that message, it's told you to release the keys and press and hold them again, just to ensure you did not accidentally do it. We're not accidentally doing this. We want to turn on TalkBack, so I'm going to press and hold them again. Still holding them.
TalkBack on. Welcome to TalkBack. Welcome to TalkBack. Page 1 of 5. TalkBack provides spoken feedback so that you can use your device without looking at the screen. TalkBack can be helpful for people who have difficulty seeing the screen. If you want to quickly turn TalkBack on or off using your volume keys, you can set up a shortcut in TalkBack settings, then TalkBack shortcut. When TalkBack is on, the focused item on the screen is spoken out loud. Swiping right will move to the next item, and swiping left will move to the previous item. Swipe right now to find the next button.
So now we're in the TalkBack tutorial, and if you want to continue with it, go right ahead, but I'm going to skip it, so I'm going to swipe right.
Next button. Double tap to activate.
And I'm going to swipe right again.
Finish tutorial button. Double tap to activate.
And I'm going to double tap here to get out of the tutorial.
Finished reviewing. You can come back to the tutorial anytime in TalkBack settings. Keep reviewing button. Finish button. Double tap to activate. Allow Android Accessibility Suite to send you notifications. Allow button. Double tap to activate.
I confirmed that I wanted to leave the tutorial, and then I got a pop-up asking for notification access for TalkBack. You can accept or decline. I will accept this.
Welcome to your Pixel emergency call button. Double tap to activate.
And now we are on the startup screen, and what I'm going to do is raise the volume first because it comes relatively low. The way you adjust the accessibility volume, which on an Android phone is the volume of speech, which is separate from media volume. You hold one finger on the screen and then you press the volume keys while your finger's on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and raise that.
Animation, image. Double tap to resume.
So I've touched the phone screen, my finger's still there. I'm going to raise the volume.
Accessibility volume set to 64%.
Just do it maybe one more.
Accessibility volume set to 71%.
So it takes a second to tell you the volume after you've adjusted it. Now that I have the volume where I want it, I'm going to increase the speech rate just a little. And to do this, you have to change the reading control. You do this by swiping up or swiping down with 3 fingers. That's one of the gestures you can use to change the reading control. And if you're coming from iOS, the reading control is very similar to the rotor. So instead of twisting 2 fingers, you would just swipe up or down with 3 fingers. I'm going to swipe up with 3 fingers.
Speech rate. Swipe up or swipe down to adjust the setting.
And as you heard, I can swipe up or down to adjust the settings, so I'm just going to raise it a couple levels.
Speech rate 110%. Speech rate 121%. Swipe up with 3 fingers or swipe down with 3 fingers to select a different setting.
As you heard, it's telling me how to adjust the rotor, and I'm actually going to find controls here.
Characters. Words. Lines. Paragraphs. Headings. Controls. Swipe up or swipe down to read by controls.
Now, unfortunately, you cannot turn off hints at this point. You have to get your phone completely set up and then go into TalkBack settings. So we'll have to deal with hints during this demonstration. The reason I put it on controls is just to make it easier to get to the buttons on the screen. It's just a preference I have. You can also get to the buttons by exploring the screen or by swiping through all items on the screen. And now we're still on the initial setup screen. So I'm just going to swipe through these items to show you what's here. You can also explore the screen with Explore by Touch if you want to.
Emergency call. Button. Device info. Button. Accessibility. Button. Get started. Button. Double tap to activate.
So those are your options here. Before I hit get started, I'm going to go ahead and go into the accessibility just to show you what you can change if you want to before you start setup.
Accessibility. Button. Accessibility. Accessibility. 1 of 4. In list. 4 items. Choose your language. Button. Double tap to activate.
So you could change your language here if you want to.
Vision settings. 2 of 4. Double tap to activate.
I'm going to go into this in a minute, but let's keep exploring the screen.
Set up with your voice. 3 of 4. Double tap to activate.
So there's an option to set up with your voice.
Set up with simple view. 4 of 4. Double tap to activate.
And there's simple view. So I'm going to go back to the vision settings to see what we have in there.
Set up with your voice. 3 of 4. Double tap to activate. Vision settings. 2 of 4. Vision settings. Vision settings. You can customize this device to fit your needs. These accessibility features can be changed later in settings. 1 of 7. In list. 7 items.
And here's what we have.
Display size and text. 2 of 7. Double tap to activate.
You could change that.
Brightness level. 63%. 3 of 7. Double tap to activate.
I'm actually going to go in here and change this.
Brightness. 63%. Display brightness. Slider. Out of list. Swipe up or swipe down to adjust.
So as you heard, it says swipe up or down to adjust. And this is how you can adjust sliders in Android. So I'm going to swipe up.
68%. 73%. 78%. 88%. 98%. 100%.
I just put it all the way up. And to back out of a screen in Android, the default gesture is to swipe down then left, which is in what we call angle gestures. So you would start the swipe down and then you would turn to the left and finish the swipe going left, all in one motion. But also we do have navigation buttons at the bottom of the screen. So at the bottom left,
Back. Button. Window navigation bar. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold to long press.
you will find a back button. So I'm just going to double tap here.
Vision settings. Brightness level. 100%. 3 of 7. In list. 7 items. Double tap to activate.
So let's see what else we have here.
Adaptive brightness. On. Switch. 4 of 7. Double adaptive brightness. Off. Switch. Double tap to activate.
So I actually turned that off so that it won't adjust automatically.
Magnification. Zoom in on screen. 5 of 7. Double tap to activate.
Now you can turn on magnification here so that you can use it during setup. I'm going to do that.
Magnification. Magnification. Quickly zoom in on the screen to make content larger. 1 of 6. In list. 6 items. Magnification animation. Options. Magnification shortcut. Off. Magnification shortcut. Magnification shortcut. 1 of 4. In list. 4 items.
So here's where you could change what you want the shortcut to be.
Accessibility button. Volume keys. Advanced. 4. Triple tap. Not checked. Check box. Quickly tap the screen 3 times. Triple tap. Checked. Check box. Quickly tap the screen 3 times. This may slow down your device. Double tap to activate.
So I like triple tap. It's hidden under the advanced, as you heard. And the reason it says it may slow down your device is because if you're a TalkBack user, when you double tap, it's going to take a split second to actually activate the item because it doesn't know if you're only double tapping or if you're triple tapping. So it waits a split second before it actually activates it, but it's not enough to bother me. So that's what I like to have enabled. Backing out of here.
Magnification. Magnification short. Vision settings. Magnification. Zoom in on screen. 5 of 7. In list. 7 items. Double tap to activate.
Back on this vision settings screen, we also have
Select to speak. Tap items on your screen to hear them read aloud. 6 of 7. Double tap to activate.
This is a good option if you have low vision or have trouble reading because you could still use your phone without having to use TalkBack controls. But if you want a specific thing read to you, you can highlight that and have it read to you.
TalkBack. Screen reader primarily for people with blindness and low vision. 7 of 7. Double tap to activate.
And TalkBack's here at the bottom. I'm not going to go into here because it basically just lets you turn it on and off. We already have it on. And it lets you change the shortcut if you want to. But the shortcut is already assigned to long pressing both volume keys because that's how we turned it on during setup. So we don't have to mess with any of this. I'm going to back out twice to get back to the original startup screen so we can get started.
Accessibility. Vision. Welcome to your Pixel. Accessibility. Button. Out of list. Double tap to activate.
So swiping right,
Get started. Button. Double tap to activate.
I will double tap to activate.
Settings. English. 2 of 7. In list. 7 items. Double tap to activate.
So this seems to be the language selection screen. I'm just going to double tap on English.
Settings. Choose a region. The region you choose affects how your device displays time, dates, temperature, and more. 1 of 132. In list. 132 items.
So I'm going to find my region.
Search regions. 2 of 132. Double tap to activate.
You can search if you want.
Suggested. 3 of 132. Australia. Canada. India. United Kingdom. United States. 8 of 132. Device setup. Setup using another device. Heading. Out of list.
So after you select your region, you get to this screen where you have the option to set up with another device if you want to. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to show you. I have another phone here that I'm just going to turn on.
10:54 a.m. Device unlocked. Set up Pixel 10 Pro XL. To get started, you'll scan a QR code to copy accounts and settings, transfer your SIM, and more.
So as you see, there's a pop-up on my other Android phone, and all I have to do
Close. Set up.
is double tap on the setup button, and it'll walk me through the process. But for this demonstration, I'm going to set up this phone from scratch. So back here on my Pixel, I'm going to swipe.
To copy settings, accounts, and more from another phone or tablet, keep it nearby and unlocked.
So that's what I just showed you.
Animation. Button. Pixel or Android device. Button. Double tap to activate.
So you could choose if you have a Pixel or Android device, or if you're coming from an iPhone.
iPhone or iPad. Button. Double tap to activate.
I haven't actually done this myself, transferring from an iPhone, so I don't know how much is actually copied over. It really depends on what Apple allows.
Skip. Button. Double tap to activate.
But I'm going to hit skip.
Connect to Wi-Fi. Select a network. 1 of 5. In list. 5 items. Ghost. Wi-Fi signal full. Secure network. 2 of 7. Double tap to activate.
So this is the network, my guest network at home. I'm going to connect to this one.
Ghost. Editing. Password. Password. Edit box. Out of list. Showing password keyboard.
The way Gboard is set up by default, which is the on-screen keyboard, you lift to type, so you'd put your finger down on the keyboard, slide it around until you find the key you want, and release the keyboard to have that key typed. That's how it works on all the letter keys. The other keys, like the enter key, for example, you have to double tap on those after you get them in focus to have them activated. So now that my password is in.
Done. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold to long press. Actions available. Use tap with 3 fingers to view.
I'm going to double tap on done, which is the key at the very bottom right of the keyboard.
Connect to Wi-Fi. Keyboard hidden. Ghost. Obtaining IP address. Wi-Fi signal full. Secure network. 2 of 7. In list. 7 items. Double tap to activate. Getting your phone ready. Heading. Out of list. Checking for additional language content. SIM manager. eSIM available. Heading.
Now this is where it's going to ask you to activate your eSIM or insert a physical SIM if your device supports it. Or it's something you can also skip if you want to, but I already have an eSIM activated on this device, so I'm just going to hit next.
A SIM was previously set up on this phone. Next. Button. Double tap to activate. Just a sec. Verizon account activation. Phone activation. Heading. Phone activated. Your Verizon phone is now active. Your number is...
So it told me what my number was, but I'll cut that out of the recording.
Continue. Button. Double tap to activate.
I will hit the continue button.
Who are you setting this phone up for? Heading. Animation. Button. For myself. Button. Double tap to activate.
So it's going to ask you if it's for yourself or for a child. I'm going to hit myself.
Checking info. Heading. Account setup. Checking info. Heading. Google Play Services. Checking info. Heading. Sign in. Sign in. Google Accounts. Web view.
Now here's where you sign in.
Learn more about using your account.
This is not something that's necessary. You could hit skip if you wanted to, but you won't get access to many features if you don't. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in.
Edit box. Email or phone. Double tap to edit box. Email or phone. Showing English USQWERTY.
As you heard, you can enter your email or your phone number. I did my phone number because it's easier.
Go. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold to long press.
I'm going to double tap on go at the bottom right of the keyboard.
Keyboard hidden. Welcome. Editing. Password. Edit box. Enter your password. Showing password keyboard.
And of course, now's where you have to enter your password. So I have inserted my password, and again, I'm going to hit go on the keyboard.
Password. 10 characters. Edit box. Enter your password. Keyboard hidden. 2-step verification to help keep your account safe. Google wants to make sure it's really you trying to sign in. Web view.
So I have to, now on my other phone, because I have 2-factor, I'm going to turn it screen on.
11:07 a.m. Device unlocked. Google Play Services. Back. Google. Are you trying to sign in?
So I'm going to go ahead and confirm this.
No, don't allow. Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. Loading.
Welcome.
Novel launcher.
Welcome. Web view.
And now I can continue on my other device.
Welcome. Heading 1. Document. We publish that so that you know what to expect as you use our services. By clicking, I agree, you agree to these.
So I'm going to stop that and just go ahead and hit agree. Of course, obviously, feel free to read this if you want.
Google Terms of Service. Google Play Terms of Service. Privacy Policy. I agree. Button. Double tap. SIM Manager. Checking network info. Pin area. Set a pin. Pin area. Edit box. Showing numeric password keyboard.
Now here's where you can set a pin. I'm just, for the sake of this demo, going to...
1. Window numeric password keyboard. Bullet. List. Pin must be at least 4 digits, but a 6-digit pin is recommended for added security.
Going to do 1, 2, 3, 4.
5. 2. Bullet. List. PIN must be at least 4 digits, but a 6-digit PIN is recommended for added security.
So again, I'm just putting my finger down, moving it to the key I want, and releasing it.
5. 3.
So I'm going
Bullet.
to do 3
List. 4.
and 4.
Bullet. List.
And that's how you would do your PIN. But actually, I'm not going to use a PIN. That is one option, but I'm going to show you other options. So if you go to the edit box.
Editing. PIN area. 4 characters. Edit box.
So above this,
Double tap and hold to long press.
I'm going to swipe left.
Screen lock options. Button. Keyboard hidden. Screen lock options. Pattern. In list. Double tap to activate. PIN. Password. Double tap to activate.
So you have pattern, PIN, or password. I'm going to do a pattern.
PIN. Pattern. Double tap. Set a pattern. For added security, set a pattern to unlock the device. Out of list.
Now, a pattern is just a grid of 9 dots, 3 by 3, and you can connect them in whatever way you want. I'll just give you an example.
Cell 3 added. Cell 6 added. Cell 9 added. Cell 8 added. Cell 7 added. Pattern recorded.
So I started at dot 3 and I went down 2 dots and to the left 2 dots to kind of draw a backwards capital L, if you know what that looks like. Once you've put in your PIN or pattern, you're going to have to confirm it. So near the bottom right.
Next. Button. Draw pattern again to confirm. Draw your pattern again. Draw pattern again to confirm.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Cell 3 added. Cell 6 added. Cell 9 added. Cell 8 added. Cell 7 added. Your new unlock pattern. Confirm. Button.
Now I'm going to hit
Double tap to
confirm.
activate. Disabled. Set up fingerprint unlock. Use your fingerprints to unlock your phone or verify it's you in apps.
And now we get to record our fingerprint. I'm just going to swipe down to go by controls.
More. Button. Double tap to activate.
I'm just going to hit more. It scrolled it. I'm going to hit it again.
How to set up your fingerprint. The fingerprint sensor will be on the next screen. For the greatest flexibility, set up at least one finger on each hand. Animation. Double tap to resume.
Now there is an option on Pixels.
Set up with screen protector. Button. Double tap to activate.
And what this does is certain brands of screen protectors provide QR codes you can scan, and it's supposed to help you with getting your fingerprint recognized, but I'm not using a screen protector, so I'm just going to go to
Do it later. Button. Start. Button.
Start.
Double tap to activate. Touch and hold the fingerprint sensor. Move your finger across the screen to find the sensor. Touch and hold the fingerprint sensor. Touch and hold the fingerprint sensor. Heading.
So it's different on all devices, but on Pixel devices,
Move down. Move down.
as you heard,
Move left. Move left.
I'm intentionally missing it because it does direct you which way you need to go. So I'm going to just press my thumb where I think it needs to be.
Move down. Move down. Enrolling fingerprint 6%. Enrolling fingerprint 11%.
And what you're going to do is just going to press until you feel a vibration and release, and do this many times at different angles so that it captures your finger in all the possible ways it would touch the screen.
Enrolling fingerprint 16%. Move down. Enrolling fingerprint 21%. Move left. Move left. Enrolling fingerprint 42%. Tilt your finger and touch with the tip. Turn again and touch with the right edge. Enrolling fingerprint 94%. Enrolling fingerprint 100%. One fingerprint added. Now you can use your fingerprint to unlock your phone or verify it's you. You can add another fingerprint for extra convenience.
Okay, I'm not going to add another.
Add another fingerprint. Next. Button. Set up face unlock. Use your face to unlock your phone or verify it's you in apps.
So I'm going to go ahead and do this.
I agree. Button. Double tap to activate. How to set up face unlock. On the next screen, hold your phone at eye level. Set up for limited vision or head motion. When using Face Unlock, your head may need to be more directly in front of your phone. On. Switch. Double tap to activate.
So this is turned on because it knows we're using TalkBack and are probably not going to want to have to follow all the directions of turn your face this way, turn your face that way. So I'm going to leave this like this.
Skip. Button. Start. Button. Double tap to activate.
And I'm going to hit start.
Hold phone in front of your face. Do it later. Button. Double tap to activate. Looks good. Now when you pick up your phone or tap the screen, you can use your face to unlock. Face Unlock works best when there's enough light and you're not wearing a mask or dark glasses. Button. Double tap to activate. Labels available. Use tap with 3 fingers to view.
Now I'm going to hit next.
Next. Button. Android switch. Copy apps and data. Heading.
And this will allow you to restore from backups if you have them.
You can choose to transfer your apps, photos, contacts, and more. Your apps will be installed after setup. Animation. Button. Double tap to pause. Do it later. Button. Next. Button. Double tap to activate. Just a few moments. Restore data from another device. Restore data from another device. Choose a backup. 1 of 4. In list. 4 items.
So I chose next instead of do it later, so it's letting me choose from backups.
Galaxy S25 Ultra backup. 12 hours ago. 2 of 4. Double tap to activate.
I will restore from this.
Confirm your other Galaxy S25 Ultra screen lock. To decrypt your backup, enter your other device's screen lock on the next screen. Out of list.
So I'm going to have to hit
Don't restore. Button. Next. Button.
next.
Double tap to activate.
And then I'm going to have to put in my pattern for my Galaxy phone.
Confirm your other Galaxy S25 Ultra screen lock. Pattern area. Pattern completed. Choose what to restore. Choose what to restore. 16 gigabytes. 217 gigabytes total. Heading. In list.
And now you can pick and choose what you want to restore. I'm just going to leave everything selected.
Synced automatically. Google Photos. View all your backed up photos and videos in the app. Gmail, Calendar, and Drive. Choose what to restore.
And here's what we have the option of restoring.
Apps. All 209 apps. Double tap to activate.
So if you go in here, it will let you pick and choose which apps you want to restore, but I'm going to leave them all selected. And then under this we have
Checked. Contacts. Device and SIM contacts. Checked. SMS messages. Double tap to toggle. Checked. MMS messages. 391 megabytes. Double tap to toggle. Checked. Device settings. Wi-Fi passwords and more. Double tap to toggle. Checked. Call history. Double tap to toggle.
So again, I'm leaving everything selected and I'm going to hit restore near the bottom right.
Restore. Button. Restoring your data. You can continue setting up your Pixel. Google services. 1 of 12. In list. 12 items. Installing apps. Install 2 out of 179 applications.
And now here's where you can learn about Google services and choose which ones you want enabled or disabled. I'm just going to leave everything selected and hit more.
More. Button. Double tap to activate.
This is near the bottom right, and you can just keep double tapping it. It'll scroll the screen, and when you get to the bottom, it'll just go to the next page.
Android switch. Google services. Back up your device. 1 of 3. In list. 3 items.
So this is asking if I want to turn on backup or not.
Turn on backup. Button. Out of list. Double tap to activate.
I'm going to select this near the bottom right.
Settings. Limited warranty. To view your limited warranty, select the country where you bought this device. The warranty is also available at settings, then about phone, then limited warranty, and g.co/device warranty. 1 of 3. In list. 3 items.
Again, I'm just going to hit next.
Next. Button. Out of list. Double tap to activate. Additional legal terms. I accept. Button. Double tap to activate.
Just going to hit accept.
Discover Google AI at its best. From everyday tasks to creative projects, Pixel's built-in AI helps you get more things done.
Going to turn this on.
Next. Button. Double tap to activate. Google. Meet Gemini, your personal AI assistant. Heading. Next. Button.
Next.
Double tap to Google. Go hands-free with Hey Google. Heading. No thanks. Button. Double tap to activate.
I'm going to hit no thanks because I don't like this turned on.
Device intelligence. Get helpful info and actions right when you need them. Heading. More. Button. Double tap to activate.
I'm going to hit more and keep hitting it.
Pixel screenshots. Get the most out of your screenshots. Turn on. Button. Double tap to activate.
Turning this on.
Phone. Stop unwanted calls with call assist. Heading. Turn on. Button. Double tap to activate.
Again, if you want to explore and learn about these features, you can, but I'm just going to continue through.
Personal safety. Get peace of mind. Heading. More. Button. Double tap to. Next. Quick share. Let contacts nearby find and share with you. Heading. More. Button. Double tap to activate.
I will turn on quick share.
Google Pay. Check out fast with your phone. Heading. Next. Button. Skip. Button. Double tap to activate.
Skipping this for now.
Set up. Find your device and help others too. Heading. More. Button. Double tap to. Anything else? Heading.
And then here are the last few things you have the option of setting up. I'll just swipe through them so you can see what they are.
Set up a few more things now, or find them later in settings. Get instant translations. Identify music around you. Control info on lock screen. Auto adjust settings to environment. Prepare for an emergency. Change how text displays. Add another email account. Set up always on display. No thanks. Button, out of grid. Double tap to activate.
I'm going to choose no thanks.
Android switch. Getting your phone ready. Heading. All set. You're ready to start using your device. Installing apps and more. Tap to check setup progress and add finishing touches.
So here we are on the all set page. That took about a minute or two. I'll remove that from the recording so you don't have to sit there. Some of my settings were copied over. As you could hear, the speed is
Speech rate.
a little faster.
Speech rate 80. Speech rate 75%. Speech rate 68%.
Now on this all set page,
All set. You're ready to start using your device. System navigation settings.
you can go to system navigation settings if you want. It'll let you choose between using gestures or buttons. But if you don't go there,
Swipe up to go home.
it's just telling me swipe up to go home. I can do this by swiping up from the bottom of the screen with 2 fingers since I have navigation gestures enabled, which was restored from my backup. Or I could just do the TalkBack home gesture, which by default is to swipe up and left.
All set. On top, select a home app on bottom. Pixel launcher. Select a home app.
And now it's asking me to select my home app because it's already downloaded some third-party launchers that I had restored from my account. But you'll most likely not have to do this.
Nova launcher. Select a home app. Window select Pixel launcher.
Just going to choose Pixel.
Just once. Always.
And hit always.
Home. Coastal flood advisory.
And here we are on the home screen, and apparently there's a coastal flood advisory in my area. That's the at-a-glance widget at the top of the home screen. But anyway, we're set up, and this concludes the demonstration. I hope it's been helpful. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, John.